Hello students, Sacred Heart High School welcomes you. Today we will study chapter 13, Sound, part 1. The pictures showed on screen depicts variety of sounds, and these are the sounds that we have heard in our surrounding. You will see that there is a lot of diversity in the innumerable sounds that we hear. Sounds are classified into two ways, soft and loud, and pleasant and unpleasant. Some sounds are loud and are heard easily, while some others are soft and cannot be heard easily unless we listen attentively. There are some sounds which we like. On the other hand, there are some sounds which we get annoyed by. These are unpleasant sounds. How are sounds produced? Let us study this by doing three activities. First, when a song is being played on a radio or a music system in the house, place your hand on its speaker. What do you feel? Put off the music. What do you feel now? When you keep your hand on a speaker, when the music is on, you will feel a certain kind of motion. When the music is put off, you will not feel any kind of motion. Second, take a rubber band and stretch it as shown in the picture and plug the stretched band. When you will plug the band, you will see that the rubber band is moving up and down. Apart from the movement of the rubber band, you will also notice a sound coming out from it. Third, spread some sawdust or mustard seeds or sand on the diaphragm of a tabla. Knock on the diaphragm lightly with a finger. What do you see happening so long as the tabla makes a sound? What happens when the sound stops? When you hit the diaphragm of the tabla, you will see that the sawdust or mustard seeds are moving up and down, and you will also hear a sound coming out from it. What do we understand from these observations? The objects that produce sound, that is the diaphragm of a speaker, the rubber band, the diaphragm of a tabla, show a certain kind of movement. That is, they have a certain kind of motion. They oscillate rapidly. In other words, they vibrate. The vibration of an object is necessary for the production of sound. As long as the object is vibrating, the sound is heard. When the vibrations stop, the sound also stops. The object due to which sound is produced is called source of that sound. How sound is heard? Let us do an activity. Take a small stone and throw it in the pond. When you throw the stone in the pond, you will see ripples or waves are formed in the pond. Similar waves are important for sound to be heard. There is air around the source of sound. As the source of sound begins to vibrate, the layer of air nearest to the source also vibrates. Then the second layer of air starts vibrating, then the third, and so on. A wave of vibrations of that sound spreads in all the directions from the source of sound. Such a wave is called a sound wave. The sound wave reaches our ears. There is a delicate diaphragm or eardrum in the cavity of our ears. The eardrum also starts vibrating as soon as the sound waves reach our ears. The sensation produced by these vibrations are passed on to the brain through the nerves in the ears, and we hear the sound. I hope you have understood this part. Thank you.